Oh, yeah. What up? What up? What up? And welcome to another week of Journey of a Jackass. And I am your host, Daya, the author, Daya Shakur, the Jackass. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Right? So, right, before we start the show off, right? I want to give all special props to Sherale. Right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Give all special props to her. She was here, she was holding it down. Give her all the props in the world. You feel what I'm saying? I kind of asked her to join, and she agreed, you know what I'm saying? She was holding it down, right? But you know, as we get into things and stuff like that, life happens, things go on, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So unfortunately, Sherelle had to leave the show because life is life, and she got a new book out. So she's about to go on a tour, pushing the books out and doing book signings and all that stuff. So her schedule's filling up. It's gonna get a little hectic. You feel what I'm saying? So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you, Sherelle, um, for all that you've done while you were here, the stint you were here. You know what I'm saying? I want to wish you best of luck on all future endeavors and everything. You were the balance that I needed. Even, you know what I'm saying? You reeled me back in when I was getting a little out of control and all that stuff. You and April. Shout out to April too. April, you know what I'm saying? Life be life. And so people have to go, and that's okay. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm going to hold it down. All right. But anyway, yeah, I want to give Sherelle special props because she came in here, she held it down, you know what I'm saying? Did some great interviews, talked to some great people, great questioning, stuff like that, man. She found her own, right? But again, new books are coming out. She has to do book tours and stuff like that. So her schedule's booking up, right? So if y'all haven't copied her book yet, go ahead, go get her book, support her, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And all of her endeavors. Sherelle's the biggest sweetheart that I know, you know, and she is handling business like she's supposed to be, right? So if y'all see her around the Augusta area, y'all see her anywhere, man, shake her hand. You know, to give her props because she holds it down. So with that being said, tonight, man, we got a very, very special guest coming on. My man Durell Howell, right? So he is an author. And the concept of his book is fire, but I'm gonna let him tell you that about that, or whatever the case may be. And then we're gonna get to a little question and answer stuff like that. You know, the interview, the jackass shit. You feel what I'm saying? Now, again, shout out to Sherelle and April. Man, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, certain things ain't gonna change, baby. Story time with me. All right. So since we talk about people moving on in life, right? They're moving on in life to bigger and better things, right? We all have that one person in our life that we wish we could go back to. We do. We all have that one person that we like, damn, man, if I had one more chance to at least hit it, at least one more time, I would. I would go back to her. I would hit it. You know what I'm saying? Everything will be good to go Gucci, right? So in this story time, I've had this opportunity a few times in life. That's why I stopped spinning the block. Spinning the block just ain't for me no more because it never works out the second time. So if y'all out here, y'all still spinning the block, I don't spin the block no more. Spin the block just don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Just like the coochie just don't be hitting right the second time around for most of y'all. Except for this one time, right? So I was messing with this chick, man, a little bit younger, or whatever the case may be, a little bit younger. I was like, man, I was talking to her. I was like, yeah, man. We wound up going out on separate ways because it didn't work. We was both drinking real, real heavy. Like stuff was kind of toxic a little bit. We were just getting the arguments and then find ourselves fucking at night. Just because, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even know what we were mad about. It was just happening, right? So I wound up cheating. it is what it is. I wound up cheating, messing with other women, stuff like that. Living my life, and I give her props because she caught me in the act. She actually caught me in the act. Stood there, stared, and I was like, "Hey," I just kind of waved, and then I stopped, and the girl tried to cover up. I said, "She already seen it now. We might as well finish." You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so years go by. She boyfriend, she has a child. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. She has a boyfriend. She gets married once, right? She gets divorced. I get girlfriends. I get married once. I divorce, stuff like that, right? But before I was divorced, I was separated. So I seen her on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how you doing? Start talking to her, hitting her in her messages. How you doing? Stuff like that. So we exchanged numbers. I said, hey, so if you single and I'm about to be single, why don't we link up and go do something? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. She's like, where you at? I told her where I was at. She's like, all right. So she flew down to visit. Everything was good to go, man. We was having a good time, stuff like that. Next time I flew up there, saw her having a good time, stuff like that, right? So, like, it was like everything was good to go. She said, well, why don't we try to work it out this time around? I said, okay, cool. Well, we can try to work it out because you know what I'm saying. I'm single. You single. I was somewhat single. You single. Let's go ahead and try to work this out, right? So the next time she drove down to see me. When she drove down to see me, everything was good, man. We was hanging out, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you want to drink? I said, no, I don't want to drink nothing. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I don't drink. I was like, I'm not drinking right now. You can go in there and drink or whatever the case may be. So she started drinking. I started noticing some of the bad habits in there. I was like, you still haven't grown past that? You still out here drinking and wilding out, feel like you're talking to people all you want. Now, me, I don't tolerate that. So anyway, so she left. She said, can you come up here? I said, no, I can't leave the area right now because I got something going on. She said, all right, bet. She said, well, I'll try to make some time to come down there. I said, okay, cool. Got it, right? She had my address. She knew where the spare key was, stuff like that. You already know where this is going. You already know where this is going. So she didn't tell me she was coming. She just popped up in the middle of the week. Didn't tell me. I didn't. I only expected her on the weekends. Didn't tell me when she was coming. Come to my house, get the spare key, come in the door. Guess what she caught me doing? Fucking having a threesome. She's like, oh my God, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I say, it just didn't feel right. It didn't hit the stain. You know what I'm saying? Blah, and I noticed some of them bad habits. She said, why you just break up with me? I said, because this is my way of letting out. Right? And that's why I don't spin the block. And that's why I wish people well. And I won't do them dirty no more because I did her dirty the second time around. And that's story time with me. I'm just saying. All right, so spinning the block, sometimes you just got to let people go and not interrupt what they have going on. That's the moral of the story. Sometimes you just got to let people go, let them grow, let them do what they have to do and stuff like that. She's doing fine now. She got her a dude, had another child, all that stuff. Like she's doing good right now. So sometimes you got to let people go. It's not meant for you to be in everybody's face once you step out of it. And that's story time with me. Now, tonight, we got a very, very special guest on here. Motivational speaker. He does events and stuff like that. Author. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is an all-around great guy. Like great guy, man. Like his concepts are amazing. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's bring in Author Durell Howell. What up, man?
What's going on, man?
Story time with me.
Yeah, I was about to. Let's go with the story.
Oh, man, listen, this story was kind of it was chill tonight. Usually they be wild. Threesomes, people getting beat up, me getting knocked out. Like it just be waking up in weird places.
wasn't too far off from being wild, but
Man, so man, what's up, man? How you feeling this evening? Tell everybody who you are, man.
I'm doing good, man. I was looking at the story. I was looking for the part where you be like, man, you ain't want to join? Like, needs
well,
you here.
well, listen, the first time I did, first time she called me, I said, man, why you making all that noise? You like, I lifted up the blanket and tried to tell her to come over. I did. She stormed about the crib, man. Stormed about the crib. She was mad. I mean, it could have been worse. She could have went and grabbed the knife or anything.
Yeah. Should have got crazy.
It could have got crazy, but she wasn't like that. She's her coochie was too good for her to be violent like that. So yeah, man. Yeah. But I'm glad that I circled back though, because you have them women that you just want to hit one more time.
One more time.
I just want to hit one more time. I think after that, I checked that block. I was like, I was kind of tapped out anyway. I said, good, man. It was so warm. That was good, man. And it's been reminiscing. I'm about to find her on social media again.
Yeah, you want to spin the block again?
Spin the block again. I was like, I promise I won't cheat this time. Yeah, man. So look, tell the people who you are, man. You know what I'm saying?
My name is Durell Howell. Like he said earlier, I came up with the concept called R.A.P goals. R.A.P is an actual acronym. It stands for responsibility, accountability, progression. Those are my 3 keys to life. So no matter what you're going through, you got to hold yourself responsible, accountable, and you'll progress in that situation. So what I did was I took quotes from all those artists that's on the front of the book, and I broke them down, and I gave you a goal based off those quotes for 365 days. And then also the cool part about the book is I had left some lines at the bottom so you can journal, so you can write your goals down. So I found that when you write things down, that's when things tend to happen for you. For me personally, and you can't really lie to yourself. I mean, you can lie to the world if you want to, but you can't lie to yourself.
And when you journaling, I'm telling you, some of the most emotional things and heartfelt things I've ever wrote is me being honest in composition books, like journaling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You sitting there like, man, I'm being honest with myself, because you just start asking yourself these questions, and then now, it's nobody there but you. So you're able to just kind of just flow. And that's what I learned that as well. So that was why I incorporated that inside the book. Because
so I do have a question, right?
Yeah.
So what make, like, besides the R.A.P goals, the acronym for R.A.P, right? What made you choose this? Like, you put, like, in here you have quotes from everybody, Jay-Z, Wale, you know what I'm saying? You have quotes in here from everybody. And you put your little summaries underneath the analysis underneath it. What made you come up with this concept to write this book?
Well, I was reading a lot of self-help books and leadership books. So at the time, in that period of my life, I was doing a lot of running, a lot of reading. And me, I'm the type of person, I get hyped whenever I read something or learn something new. I want everybody to know. So I'm the type of person, I'm telling everybody, I read this book. This book changed my life. You need to read this. You need to read this. Get this book. So
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. And you know what's crazy? Did you say that? So I'm going to kick of reading artists' autobiographies right now, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how you got artists in here. Yeah. I'm gonna, because I read all the New World Order books and all the fiction books and stuff like that. But right now I'm on the kick of reading artists' autobiographies. I'm reading Prodigy's book, right?
That's an amazing book.
Man, listen, I'm in the middle of reading Prodigy book right now.
Amazing book. He got into a lot of beef because of that book.
Man, listen, listen. I didn't know he was out there. He was beefing with Nori. Listen, the man, he chose to be a hood nigga because he came from money.
He came from a good family.
Man, his family. He talked about meeting Ashanti's mom and hanging with Miles Davis and all
Yeah.
these people come to his grandparents' house. I was like, what? How you go?
Yeah.
How you go from that to QB's finest?
Yeah, no, that book is really good. You guys should check that out.
Man, listen. If they, I can tell you right now, because I think the book was post mortem. I can tell you right now, if he was alive, because the book, I think the book came out like 2017, 2018, somewhere around there.
No, it came
And
out when he was alive. He had a
did
lot.
it?
Yeah, he had a lot of people. Him and Nas was beefing because of that. A lot of people in Queens. So I'm from New York originally, but a lot of people from Queens really wasn't really feeling what he
But
was saying in the book because he was
listen,
talking about a lot of people. They
bruh,
defaced his memorial, all that. Like
they vandalized his memorial.
yeah,
They vandalized his memorial. But if like in his book, literally in his book, bro, there was so much incriminating shit in there. He said, yeah, killer shot the man in the back of the head, and then
yeah.
he fled to North Carolina. I was like,
Hmm.
bro, he's about noise stabbing people. I'm like, doing noise still out here.
Yeah.
Oh, he called Capone a rat.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was a
he's
lot.
yeah, he's about some yeah, man. We was in there, and man, man. As we seen Nori came up after we got into it with Nori them that night that we seen him at the club. They got into it with the boy's name, Mr. Cheeks and them,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Lost Boys.
the Lost Boys. You got into it with them. I was like, man, it was
Yeah,
so. I'm telling you, man, this book, and he's speaking. If he's speaking from accurate depictions of this shit,
he break it down. Like
he
I'm talking about you can see the picture from
from
his work. Like,
the way he described it, it's
you
like
can
it.
like see it.
Man, I'm even the shit he was talking about Havoc. Havoc's supposed to be his right hand man. He talking about him and Havoc doing coke together and all that shit. I was like,
Mhm.
damn.
Yeah. Havoc was mad about the book too. That's why they would fall off. Like they would go, not talking for a minute, then talk. Man,
Yeah, he put a lot of Havoc business out there.
yeah,
Havoc, Noah, Stobo, Killer. He put a lot of the information. Even the shit with Nas. He was like, I do remember that now. Nas was like, I wasn't really in those cycles with him. Cormega didn't like it.
yep.
Yep, yeah,
Omega, like
Cormega didn't
he
like
had
it.
beef.
I
He
remember
had beef with
that.
the whole Queensbridge. He
Yeah.
was, yeah, it was crazy.
I was like, man, what the? But the book is so good though. It's hard for you to put down.
I'm telling you, it's like a movie. It's literally like if you just start reading it, you're like, damn, this is.
after you get past the part where remember when Jay-Z put the picture up with him with the
Yep, with the ballerina.
with the ballerina, that was a real thing. That's what he really did as a kid. He was a dancer. So
Yep.
I was like, his grandmother teaching famous people how to dance. Like he's like, this dude was under 10 years old and probably met more celebrities, like high end celebrities that people would ever meet in their life.
Yeah, he was that guy, man. Like
No,
it's something. Yeah, that book was really good, man.
it was. I was like, damn. And this motherfucker moved to one project. That shit corrupted his life.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man. So that's the kick I'm on right now, man. So like even with your book, man, that's why I appreciate your book because it's a hip hop historical document along with a therapy journey, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So with this, right, with so much music out and stuff like that, what were some of your challenges putting this kind of work together?
So let me rewind a little bit. It started with because I was trying to get all this, like pass it out to my friends and everything. I would buy the books. I would show them the books. Do everything that I can. Like, and nobody would still read the books. So I'm reading some of these books, and I'm like, man, I read a lot of books, but I don't know who the hell these people that they quoting in a lot of these books. I'm like, I don't know none of them. Like I'm trying to relate to them. I couldn't really relate, but I was like, man, I got a rap lyric for all the shit that I'm reading that I could put together. So
Yeah.
I started with I said I'm gonna start a group up and I'm gonna send this to all the black men in my phone because I was just tired because I was living in Baltimore. So, Baltimore, I'm not sure if everybody's familiar with Baltimore, but the crime rate not really the greatest, right? So, and
Still one of the highest in the country.
yeah,
They've been ranking up this since the 90s.
yeah. So I mean, and it's really small, so everybody knows everybody. Like,
Yeah,
even if you don't know that person, you know somebody that know that person.
yeah,
Like, so it's really small. So, I just got tired of seeing people die and then talking about the same things over and over. So I said, I'm gonna get all the black men in my phone and I'm gonna just write something positive to them. And I sent out a text message. They all got mad at me because I sent out a text message and it was a group message. I'm like, I don't know. They was like, bro, it's 2016 at the time. I was like, he said they got apps for this. I was like, shit, you right. So I found
yeah.
an app and I went on an app called Group Me,
Yep.
and I started up a group called Each One, and I named the group Each One Teach One. And I said, hey guys, I'm gonna write something positive to you guys every day for 365 days, and I just need you guys to hold me accountable. And that'll be my part of the group. And everybody else, we just meet each other. And if I need to learn how to write a book, maybe this person know how to write a book. This was just a place for us to come together where we
It's
don't
like a
really have to spend
networking
no
group.
money
Yeah,
on things that we would really get charged high end price for, when I can really just tell you right off the top of my, like, in 3 sentences what you need to do or whatever I got to do, even a phone call. And that didn't really stop my day, and that helps your family, and that could possibly help my family, because now your business could be rolling, and I got a kid or something or a nephew, and I'm like, they need a job and they like what you do. Let me call my
yeah,
man over here, because and he gonna remember, yeah, you helped me. So now, of course, I got a job. Don't even worry. I can tell them what to do, and I can, and so on and so forth. So I started just writing something positive to everybody, and it just started going and going. And I was doing it every day, and I would say by, I don't really know what day it was, honestly. One day, like, a light bulb hit, like, cartoon ding. I'm like,
mhm.
damn, I could really turn this shit into a book. And then I
Yeah,
was like, well, how do you write a book? Huh. Oh shit. Now I went
yeah,
on YouTube and
yeah.
figured out how
But
to write a book.
figure learn everything on YouTube.
So yeah, so I was like, I didn't even know. I'm like, well, how the hell you write a book? So I was on YouTube for hours looking at videos, just trying to figure out how to write a book and going about it. And then when I got to the end, I was like, yeah, man, this is really a book. So
And it's
this is
good.
technically my journey.
Now it's good. Did you? Hold on, you got a little echo.
Oh, it's probably the room. I just moved in
Uh,
here, man.
okay, yeah.
Nothing
Oh, my
there, like,
bad.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you good now. It was just a little echo. But
Okay.
what's the name? Now it's good that you do positive reinforcement and stuff like that, especially growing up, because I grew up in the DC area during the crack era. Like it was
Mhm.
wild out here, wild, wild west. I remember at one time we was beefing with Baltimore. That shit was like fucking
Yeah.
terrible. Like it was
Mhm.
terrible. You grew up in Baltimore where there ain't much positive reinforcement around, right? And so for you to step outside of that is a great thing, especially when you live in communities that thrive off of conflict and ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers would rather go out here and watch a chick pop some pussy and a dude pop some guns than to hear any positive shit, right?
Mhm.
So for you to stand out, man, I applaud you for that. You know
Thank
what
you.
I'm saying? I mean, that's
Thank
what's up right there.
you.
For
Yeah.
real, for real.
Yeah. Nah, that was something. Just coming from those environments, man. Like, cause first, like I said, I came from New York, so I came from the projects, and I moved to Baltimore. It was like I moved from the projects to Baltimore. I was like,
It's like all in the same. Like you know what I'm saying? But
I thought we was doing something different till I got down there. I was like, it's real down here.
hey, bro, even I still remember when they first started trying to build up the inner harbor, right?
Uh
Because
huh.
the inner harbor ain't been that long.
Yeah, yeah.
No, the inner harbor ain't been that long. I
Hmm.
think I may be older than the inner harbor at this point. But the inner harbor, when I remember when they first started trying to build that little area up down there, whatever case may be, and it was nothing but niggas still up and down all around there. Like it's like they was trying to
Yeah,
draw people down there, but nigga, nothing felt safe about Baltimore. No matter where you went, you go to
yeah.
you had to get out by like Townsend or something.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I was like, man, what the fuck is going on out here?
Yeah.
Every stoplight, I remember I was dating a chick from Baltimore, man, named Relly. Never forget her. Realest bitch I ever met. Then she kept a motherfucker blade in her gums, man. That yeah,
Rick
motherfucker.
Ross said, "Man, my favorite shorty out of Baltimore."
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, and boy, if I can find her today, because really used to drop that motherfucker off. I'm like, damn. But she would tell me we would go because she lived in the hood. She'd be like, once we get past this street, don't stop at no lights.
Drive, drive,
Drive. It's like drive.
fucking drive.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Don't worry about it.
I was like, man, they see me in this car and they still gonna come tap the window and try to get you out.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, they do that shit in the city too, but I can call people and tell them where to go down there. Up here, like, nigga, I'm just in the middle of this city.
You in the middle of Baltimore, like
I'm in the middle of Baltimore. What the fuck going on out here?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I do got another question for you, right?
Yeah.
So what besides writing this book, right? What are some of the most notable accomplishments you've done? Because I know you're doing speaking events, engagement stuff too. So, what is some of the most your notable accomplishments?
I mean, speaking, of course, at schools, that's an accomplishment right there for me because I honestly never thought I'd be speaking at schools. I was an electrician. I never really liked school. So, I mean, that's an accomplishment as well, too. I got my license as electrical journeyman. Let's see. What's another accomplishment? Of course, my kids.
You the reason motherfucking power always be out.
Yeah, man. Like, just following my dream of doing that. I would say I was always determined since a kid, always determined what I wanted to do. So from 8th grade to pretty much I graduated high school, I knew I wanted to be an electrician.
Okay, yeah.
Call my house like he doesn't want to take the SATs and he doesn't want to do this, and it's like I found that only thing I needed was my driver's license and my high school transcript. I just was really trying to get out. I didn't really need. I can care less about the A.
Fuck
that shit not gonna get me nowhere.
Yeah,
I was like, this shit not gonna get me nowhere. Like, they don't care about this. They just want to see you graduated. So I'm just trying to make it out of here. Like, as long as you look past me and I can make it out, I don't got no issue with you. But if you do that, it's gonna be like, now I got an issue. Now I'm mad at the teacher. Like, you trying to.
You fuck me over.
Man. Yeah, I'm not trying to be in this motherfucker again. Like, I'm done. So yeah, that was a major accomplishment for me. Buying a house. I bought a house. Moving.
Yeah, I'm about to say you said you relocated, man. Where you go to now?
So I'm in Houston.
Oh man, come on, man. You know I got 2 properties down there. Before I moved back up this way, that's where I was.
For real?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
so you probably know Houston better than me.
Oh man, I know my way around it. And what's the name? When I retired from the Army, I was like, yeah, fuck that. And then I was down there, man. And then I was buying houses when they was real Houston prices. Y'all getting ripped off now.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all getting ripped off now.
I think I caught the last little wave.
Oh man,
before it jumped up from what it was, but I caught the last.
Bum ass New Yorkers and California people come down there bringing they bullshit liberal politics and overpaying for prices, man.
Yep.
I'm like, man, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
But I would say because the city from my first time going to Houston was in 2001. And I was like, oh man, I love this place. It ain't the same place. It ain't. Compared throughout the years, I've been to Houston a ton throughout the years. Throughout the years, you just watch it change. A lot of the people that's down there now are transplants.
Yeah, almost everybody.
Yeah, transplants now. Everybody, as soon as they got hit to the housing market, they said, man, fuck these places.
For real.
Now, the issue with it down there is that the infrastructure is not set up for that many people. The infrastructure, traffic be all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
So,
The job market ain't. If you ain't no hustler, Houston ain't really for you because the job market ain't really bumping like that down there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta come down there with your mind on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So you can either start your own business or you want to go downtown and get one of them corporate offices. And them jobs don't come easy. Or take your
yeah,
ass down to the oil fields or something.
yep.
Cause
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like shit, like jobs, nah, like good, like paying jobs like in Baltimore, New York,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, DC area where all the government jobs and all stuff.
Yep.
Them shits don't come like that down there.
Yes, it's not like that down here.
No, they don't
Yeah,
come
that
down there like that.
is different.
So, yeah, but yeah, man, shit, I didn't know you was down there.
Yeah, I'm in Houston, man. I'm loving it so far. We had a little tornado last night, but it was all right. Ain't nothing happened.
Shit, so we gonna have the same conversation in August and survive the summer.
No, I did last summer.
Oh,
I'm a year in. Last summer it was
okay. Never mind
yeah,
then.
last summer it was the hottest summer they said they had on history. We brought the heat down here. It was
Yeah, man. I'm
from
telling you.
I would say from like Father's Day to the end of August, it was like 105 degrees every day. I never looked at it was
Bro, and then, truth be told, being from up here this way and in the northeast area down there, you're only going to get literally like 2 seasons.
yeah.
You're not going to get all 4 seasons because if it drop below 45 degrees down there, niggas don't know how to act.
Yeah, they get a little crazy. Like us, yeah, it
Yeah.
was like, I was like, shit, 45. This is it get but it's cold. Shit, I understand now. It's cold because it be 70 during the day, then it dropped to 45 at night. It's like a
Yeah.
30-degree. That shit, that's a
And
hell of a
And people really don't understand how close Houston is to the coast. Like Galveston is like
yeah, right
45 minutes
there.
away. It's right
Yep.
there. Like people
Mm-hmm.
really don't understand. Like it is really that close.
Yeah.
If you go to cities like Missouri City and stuff like that, those areas are sitting on like little rivers and canals
Yep.
and shit like that.
So
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I'm not too far from Missouri City. I'm about 30 minutes away from there. That's what
Yeah.
we started looking at originally. Like
Man, that was one of the first. That was one of the first areas. Missouri City was one of the first areas to drive the prices up.
yeah, they was up. The same house that we seen in Missouri City was $100,000 less over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What part y'all in?
We in Katy.
Oh, okay, man. That's outside.
Yeah, that's
That's
outside.
a, that's
But people don't
outside.
know Katy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
people,
Well, I mean, they trying to build Katy up too. Katy got the outlets out there. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
They opening up little stuff down there. Last time I was down there, my partner lived in Katy, so I was down there. I was like, oh, look at what they doing to Katy.
Yeah, nah, they didn't build this shit up. I mean,
Yeah.
they said the infrastructure sucks, but
And the highways can't handle the amount of people there. The metro systems can't handle the amount of people there.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The job market can't handle the amount of people there. And niggas is steadily scooting their ass down there.
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
still coming. They
Yep.
still coming, man. This shit
Man, I'm the secret down there now. I'm gonna tell you straight up is up north of Cypress, when you start getting in like Central Texas and stuff like that, and when you start getting in between, when you going towards San Antonio, in between there and there, they start to build those areas up too, because they know motherfuckers is trying to get
They
further and
started
further
going
out.
further out. They started
Yeah,
further out, man. They
yep.
starting to go further out that motherfucker. Like, yeah, San Antonio, we Katy, right? It's 2 hours away.
Yeah, and San Antonio is building up too. The issue, just like Houston, but it's down there. At least you got military installations and shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But again, they building it up. I mean, they building houses and stuff like that. They actually got a lot of free houses down there right now. I just look. They still got a lot of houses down there on the market. So I mean, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. I ain't know you was down there, dope.
Yep.
Man,
I'm
that's
down
what's
here,
up.
man. I'm loving it down here so far, man. It's beautiful out here right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, man. And then, well, the people used to be friendly. Now everybody's some asshole, money hungry assholes down there.
Yeah, I mean, everybody I met so far have been friendly. I
Yeah.
haven't really met anybody that's been on no asshole shit. you know. So
Well, you'll see. Especially once you to get to know some like a lot of the locals. They
yeah.
be like man, y'all fucking the city up, blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
now
Yeah.
you already answered my question, right? So has that relocation helped you with your book sales?
Honestly,
Have you been doing events down there?
yeah, I've been doing events. I've been doing well. Yeah, it's actually been going pretty good. Like it's been pretty steady. I do an event every month. It's with this venue, Houston H Town Happy Hour.
Okay.
They do it at the Post. So if you're in the Houston area, go to H Town Happy Hour and look up the Post. I'm usually there once a month, and it's like a good, I would say a good 600-700 people that go through there, maybe 1,000 each
Okay.
every Saturday. Well, they don't do it every Saturday; they do it once a month. So, uh, I sell a good amount of books while I'm in there.
Yeah, man, because the concept of this book is amazing, man. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
lie. I started reading through it and all stuff, and then you touch every generation, right?
Yeah.
You did. You
Hmm.
touch in now. With that being said, right? You touch every generation, right?
Yeah.
What is your favorite era of rap music? Because you have 365. You have 365 pages in here with a diversity of artists. You got everything from in here from Run DMC to you know what I'm saying, Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
So who what is your favorite era of rap music?
I would
It,
say from like 96 to um 2008 or 10. Right around there. Like depending on because those was mixtapes. So
yeah,
whenever the
yeah, that was
mixtape,
the mixtape era.
yeah. So whenever the mixtapes ended, that's when it kind of fell off for me. So that might have been 12. So from like
I'm not
90 on there.
well, okay, so I'll give you my feedback on that a little bit earlier, but don't I mean after this, but on during that time, the mixtape era, I feel like it's when the rap game started getting oversaturated.
Mm,
Because
yeah,
there were avenues for everybody. We had Reverb Nation, Dat Piff, you had
yeah,
Spinrilla, you had places where
yeah,
and people could just put music out. So that
yeah,
I feel like that is when the rap game became oversaturated.
yeah.
Yep. And then,
I
and then,
believe that.
and then the decline, once YouTube and MySpace and all that stuff got introduced, that's when not only did it get oversaturated with rappers, but it got oversaturated with garbage rappers, and that's when you start seeing the not the snap your finger kind of music, but like the Soldier Boy dancing kind of music and all that shit. Even though he's a pioneer for doing what he did, like the first internet rapper to do this, blah blah blah, right? But he dumbed music. He made music fun, but he dumbed it down too much, where as though people don't really need no talent no more.
Yeah, now it's just I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't. I try not to judge.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I
I
don't. I
try
just
not to
don't. I just
judge,
don't
but
listen to it.
yeah, I try not to judge, but I'll be like, it got like, I was just having this conversation the other day with my sister in law. She like 20, 22, 23. And I was just like, man, it's not that I don't like the music. It's just like, I don't see no effort in this. Like, it's no effort. Like, nobody's putting in no type of effort. I'm not saying don't make the music, but I'm just saying is literally no effort in this. Like you
Yep.
can listen to the song, they just playing the beat.
Yeah, for real.
Like
When,
really,
when,
songs used to be 3 minutes. They a minute and 20 seconds now.
and they not doing three verses no more.
Nah,
They
not
ain't do,
you
it's
barely getting two.
yep. You went from 316s to 212s.
If that,
If that.
because now you got the hook, and they're gonna sing the hook twice, maybe three times in it. Like so,
Yep.
eh, I don't really know if you're gonna get that.
Yep. And I was
Yeah, I
like,
just
man.
they don't really put that much effort. Some people do, but not everybody. I would say the majority, the stuff that they push, is not people putting effort into it.
Now for me, I'm gonna say the range from I want to say like 88, 89, because that's when music had a message. Like that's
Hmm.
when music had a message. You had Fight the Power. You
Yeah,
had uh um,
Rakim.
Rakim, you had DRS, like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? This is for my homies. That, you know, they doing that thing. Meet you at the
Uh-huh.
crossroads, you know what I'm saying? They had like, you know what I'm saying? Before it was all that gangster drug rap. Even a lot of the gangster drug rap, they was telling a story, but they was telling what could happen with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
like, look, man, shit, so and so just got killed. We need to get off the streets, no, blah, blah, blah. You start getting the
Mhm.
Nazis, you start accused, spitting
Yeah.
messages, fuck the police, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like
Mhm.
that. All that stuff started like in the 80s. And I want to give it to, I'm not gonna go past '06, right? Cause,
Okay.
cause I'm not gonna go past '06 with it, right? Cause I mean, we start seeing in the early 2000s when we start seeing the South take over. And
Yeah.
well, P and them introduced it, but a lot of their music was not.
Nah, it wasn't really. I
It
mean,
wasn't really.
yeah, it
It
wasn't.
was good, but it
It
was
didn't
good
get to the
within.
East Coast. Yeah, it didn't get. It didn't
Yeah.
get worldwide recognition like how
Yup.
when Jeezy and them took. Like it just.
When they took it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. When they took it over, like when Jeezy and them took it over, Ti, Ludacris, like that class of rappers right there,
Mhm.
because they all came out around the same time.
Yep. Hmm.
That's like when I was listening to that I was listening to an interview and Nelly was like, "Yeah, man, we was the hardest era of rappers to compete with." I was like, "No, no, 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 you weren't. Y'all had a ton of commercial success.
Hmm.
Y'all did. Oh, yeah. Now, when it came to commercial success, y'all was competing.
They might
Eminem,
have, that might been the best. That might have been the best commercial wise in rap, like where they were
yeah,
making the most money
yep.
around like that time. Like those, they
But
was
from
good.
I want to say from old 2000. I want to say from 2000. I'm talking about down south in that class right there. You got to think about this too. And there were other people he didn't mention in that group, right?
Hmm.
All right, so at that time he forgot Fat Drug Addict Gucci. Fat Drug Addict Gucci was killing the game. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he had, I mean, you had Luda, Ti, Nelly. You had Jay still doing his thing.
Yeah,
You had 3 6 Mafia.
Mafia.
Yep, you had 3 6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the West Side Connect. They was doing their thing.
Hmm.
Like there were people out here
Yeah,
getting it. You know what I'm saying? So like
yeah.
it's like the game came out. Bun
Gang
B
came
was
out.
doing his thing because Pimp C was in jail.
Yep.
Slim Thug was holding it down. Like he
Hmm.
was he was doing his thing. The Neptunes, the Clips. Like
Hmm.
as far as commercial success, it was. But as far as like lyrical content and stuff like that, nah, man. The '90s, man, them boys was bringing it, man.
Yeah.
'90s always in hearing it, there was spitters during this era. They during the earlier
Hmm.
Nelly was talking about because DMX was in there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Stuff like that. Baby Wayne was in there. Like we talk
Yeah.
about Carter 2, Carter
Carter
3,
two, Carter three. Yeah.
3 Wayne was in
He
there.
was, yeah.
So but there's some other ones. But as far as like that, as far as like commercial success, that was probably they were it. They was like, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? But
Yeah.
as far as like just lyrical content and bars, like competition, nah, man. The '90s, man, them dudes like this. Oh, they made a song. Like literally, Tupac got shot. As soon as he got out, his motherfucker made a diss record that went worldwide. Like what you mean?
Yep.
The diss tracks were something else. People was calling your name. In Ether, your name was called. You
Yeah.
know, when Jay did his diss record, names was called.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. You knew who I was talking about.
You knew who I was talking about. We ain't doing all this Drake singing
Yeah.
back and forth, back and, you know
Yeah.
that. We ain't doing none of that. But yeah, if you think about it, man. But I do agree with them that like we talk about monetarily, because they rappers there was because they didn't know the business. They was going gold and platinum in the '90s, but wasn't making no bread.
No money.
They weren't making no money.
But yeah.
A prime example: Prodigy had the Mob Deep had 2 gold albums. They had 2 gold albums, and he was still sleeping in Havoc Marlo's place in heavy bed, sleeping on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Driving busted, fucked up cars
Hmm.
and robbing people and shit.
Yeah, that's because it was bad business back then because they was just getting off on us. But I would say around like '97, that's when it started getting real lucrative for the labels. That's when you had the Bad Boys, then Rockefeller was coming, then you had Baby and them, then you had
Yeah,
Master
Cash Money,
P, Cash Money,
Rough Riders,
Rough Riders.
Death Row.
Death
You know what I'm
Row,
saying? So
they all had they started coming. That's when they was getting thrown millions.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you a label that was very, very slept on during this era. During this era, two of them that was very, very slept on. Rap a Lot, of course, Rap a Lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Scarface and all them was in the Ghetto Boys and all that, right?
Yeah.
So Rap a Lot was slept on during that era, right? And Organized Noise. Organized
Hmm.
Noise. They had Cool Breeze. They had the Goody Mob. They had
Okay.
Outkast. Very,
The whole
very.
Dungeon family.
They had the Dungeon Family. Like
Hmm.
very, 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 very underrated. That was a very, very underrated label. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Who else we had? Murder Inc. during that time.
Murder Inc. Um,
Um,
yeah, Violators. They had Buster
oh
Rhymes.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, Violators. We got all about them. What's Tony Draper record label? They was holding it down too.
Um, ooh man.
Man, what was
Um,
Tony Draper in the record label? They was
dang.
they was holding it down for a minute too. Hold on.
Yeah, I know you talking about. I can't even think of the name.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, Tony Draper and them was holding it down for a minute too. Hold on, let me see. Let me see real quick. Suave House.
Oh, Suave. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Suave House. They was holding it down too. Um, Slip and Slide.
Mm-hmm.
Slip and Slide. They was holding it down. Man, because they Slip and Slide introduced Trick Daddy,
True.
Trainer. You know what I'm saying?
Ross on there at one point.
Yeah, Ross was on it. They introduced Pitbull to the game. Well,
Yeah,
no, Luke did, and then he went. The Pitbull went to Slip and Slide. Like
yeah. So,
it's like they was holding it down too.
so
So
yeah, so it was a different time back then. They was really making money back then. Like the money
yeah,
was
yeah,
pouring in back then. But now it's more of a counting streams, and a million streams get you $2.
yeah, nah, yeah.
Yeah,
If you ain't get no shows, you ain't making no money.
yeah,
Yeah, like it is what it is. Now at this point, if you ain't doing no shows, you ain't making no money.
yeah,
And like and then the artists the I just like I said, I just don't listen to it. I'm not gonna knock
yeah,
nobody for feeding their family, whatever the case may be. I just don't listen to it. It don't appeal to me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I don't like listen to gangster rap. Because I grew up listening to that
You
shit.
grew up on that.
I grew up on it. It's not that, but the shit y'all rapping about ain't gangster.
Yeah.
And y'all rapping off beat. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Y'all rapping off beat. I don't understand nothing that you saying. Like y'all just some younger silver shockers.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So I like, yeah, nah, man. So I now since we talk about generational rap, right?
uh,
We talk about generational raps and how music has transformed and molded. We talk about the successful generations as far as like music and like monetarily and stuff like that, and lyricists and stuff like that. Now, tell me how you feel about this. How you feel when Amigo said they was the second best rap group ever?
nah.
And then they doubled down on it.
Yeah, nah, I mean, people they try to argue that, but you got Wu Tang, like you got Wu
This,
Tang.
this just me now. When it comes to party music and stuff like that, yeah. I mean, let's be
Yeah,
realistic. You go in the club and they play a certain Migos song.
yeah,
It,
nah, nah.
it,
You
it,
you going you
you,
going up?
you going up like it's like you walk in the club. You're like, oh shit, like I'm
Yeah,
certified. You know what I'm saying? Like you going to, oh, I'm handsome and wealthy. You gonna
yeah,
go in there. You gonna have fun. I mean, it
yeah,
is what it is. They make music for that. But
yeah.
second greatest group of all time, I was like, bro, y'all might not even be in my top 20.
Shit, I like the locks.
Me too. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
They
saying.
ain't never break up.
No, never broke up. Never broke up. Only and when they did do separate albums, it was because they were still under contract with Diddy.
It was under contract, and then they wanted to go solo, but they never outed each other. You never seen one of them. Yo, I don't like this.
Nope. And
But
and what was crazy, and I was like, man, as far as influence on flows and all that stuff moving forward after them, they did influence that. They influenced a whole bunch of people. But if you actually, you can listen to their beats, slap, all that stuff.
mm,
But if you actually sit down and listen to what they are saying,
yeah,
I'm like, there's no way you're gonna say you're the second greatest group behind Outkast saying the shit that you're saying.
yeah. Look, I didn't even bring Outkast up in this. I mean, like it's
Who's your top five now?
what artists or
No, top five groups.
groups. Shit, you got Wu-Tang, got
Mhm.
Outkast in there. You got the Locks. I'm just going by groups in general. You got EPMD. Shit.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a ton of them that's better than the
yeah,
Migos.
yeah, you got Mobb Deep. Look, we talking about Prodigy. You got
Yep,
Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep.
I'm just going off the list of just names of groups that just people that was in
Yeah,
group. Who else was in a group that was?
yeah, man. Yeah,
I can't think of no other groups right now, but it's a lot of groups. I'm not saying that
they
uh,
they
they're
did they
not
did
good.
influence. Yeah, they good. They influenced the culture. They did what
Yeah,
they hear and they did what they came to do. You
yeah,
know what
but
I'm saying?
I'm just saying, just for me personally, I wouldn't.
No.
Not for me, but I mean, like you said, I'm in the club. Throw that Migos on though.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
about
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah.
that's
Throw
the
that
first
on.
group I'm probably telling to throw on.
They are like what a 3 6 Mafia was to the club back in the day. You know, you go in the club,
Yeah,
they play certain 3 6 Mafia
yeah.
songs,
Throw that three
or,
six on. You like, yeah,
or some Lil Jon or something. Lil Jon and
uh-huh.
East Side Boys. You throw
Yeah,
that
yeah,
on, and you like you already know what time it is. You either getting off
exactly.
the floor or you with the
Exactly.
shits. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So you wouldn't put them as they the best. Little John is the best group, but you like, but when it comes to that party and you in the club, you like you throw
Yeah.
that on. Throw that on. Like,
Throw that Lil Jon, throw that 3 6 Mafia on. Yeah,
yeah.
that side, this side. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh-huh.
like when you put them in top group conversations, no.
Yeah.
But
But
but they made their mark.
but everybody, I feel like everybody try to put everybody in these top things, but everybody got their own lane of what they do.
Yup.
Uh, just like everybody in the world do something different. They good for the parties and all that stuff. Am I looking for them to hear a lot of lyrics? Probably, like more than likely
No,
not.
no.
But I'm just saying, but in the party atmosphere, or if I'm, got a playlist and there's a people there, like for
Uh-huh.
them to be moving or something like that,
I'm
I
gonna have
probably,
some Migos in there.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to throw that in there. Like, I can't knock them for that. So mm,
yeah,
everybody good in their own right, but it's
yeah.
just
That's all. But I'll be like, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you a very, very underrated group that I felt like didn't get the flowers that they deserve. I feel like they were pushed enough
okay.
in this generation, like in these last 10 years. A Slaughterhouse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, bro, that every time one of their songs came on, it was competition.
See, only thing with Slaughterhouse, it was just they ain't really have no girl songs, so
No, no, it was straight
it was
bars.
all niggas, and so all it shows is like they ain't have nothing to where as though you could bring like it was yeah. So I think it
Yeah, that,
more, yeah, it was a little too much, but rhyming wise, listen,
yeah,
man,
yeah, it was bars, man. And then
yeah.
when people like be shitting on Joe Budden and calling him a one hit wonder, I said, bro, they must ain't listen to
Nah,
Slaughterhouse.
they don't know Slaughterhouse. They don't know the moon music, the mixtape Joe. They don't know none of
They
that. I
don't know
know
about
that.
none of that. And they was like, y'all call this man a one hit wonder because of that. That's the only song y'all remember. I'm like, bro, y'all must not listen to no Slaughterhouse albums.
Yeah, that like he really can rap.
He really, yeah, he really like yeah, for real.
He
And,
really can
and,
rap.
and what's his name? Joel Ortiz and Crooked I said on multiple occasions Joe would go in there and spin his balls, and they would have to sit down and rewrite.
Yeah, and I like Joel Ortiz, man, and Crook. And Royce, all the niggas is nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Nice, like,
and you can hear the competition in them every time they did a song. You can hear it was competition. They
one person going, you like, damn, that verse, damn, he would, damn. Well, wait, talking about who got the which one is? You see who got the best one on here, but they was going at it like that.
Yeah, man. So now I got one more question before I ask you one of these other questions. All right.
Cool.
So, have you had more success with friends and family or strangers with your book sales?
Strangers.
I'm the same way. Shake a stranger hands, baby.
Strangers, man. I got friends and family. This book been out 5 years, actually. April 1st, 9 days ago. Came out 5 years ago. I still ain't read the book. Still ain't bought a book. But
I got my signed copy.
Yeah, but honestly, it's I don't. A lot of people look for the validation. Well, I'm not looking for validation. One, because I wasn't doing it for that, and two, the friends in your family, it's just not for them.
No. Well, yeah, it's not. And then, yeah, it's definitely not. I'd be like, all right, well, or they come and send me an event. I'm like, yeah, man, you here, man? You ain't got the book. You want to get it? Nah, man. Blah blah blah.
At least they can be an event.
Yeah, and then they leave with a bag full of shit. I'm like, fuck you too, then.
Yep. They'll walk by your table, talk to you, take a picture with you. Don't get
and put it on social media like nigga, we ain't friends. No, what the fuck out of here?
Yeah, but see, I had to learn to separate that because you get mad like, man, you ain't buy this, you ain't do this. Like
I did that a long time ago.
Yeah,
I have definitely sold more books to strangers than family and friends. Yeah. Definitely way more.
It's not even close. When I first did my pre-order, family and friends, yeah, they was they supported some. I would say a good majority.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was mostly everything else has been just people I've been meeting in the street. I would walk around with my book bag and just
selling books. And me too. Everywhere I go, that's what I do. I always got books with me.
Yeah,
always.
I'm outside with it everywhere I go.
Everywhere I go, I got my books with me, man. So now, with you being in
here,
I do got a couple questions for you.
All right, I'm here.
All right. Yeah.
See.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. Fuck. I think I deleted it. Could you marry an ex-porn star?
No.
Why not? There's some of them that reform their lives.
Yeah. No, I mean, that was just not for me. You know what I mean? It's just not for me. To each his own. I ain't knocking you, but yeah, for me, no.
I wouldn't marry no porn star either. They'd be like, motherfuckers be like, man, you be marrying hoes not knowing who they be fucking. I'm like, yeah, I don't be knowing. Like,
I don't know.
These bitches be all online.
This shit is recorded.
I'm like, bro, literally, I just watched a dude fucking her ass with pussy, and she jacked two dudes off, and she so dick. And you talking about why I ain't married her?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
I pass on that. I will pass on that.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you intervene if you caught two homeless people fighting over who was going to eat a dead body by a dumpster?
Shit. I don't know. That's some Walking Dead type shit. Listen, I don't want to be the living body that they get. Fuck that.
So you went in the van, you would stop like, hey man,
Nah.
y'all leave it, y'all go get some help. Y'all go
Yeah,
y'all just go, y'all find who gonna eat the body. And look, and the body just sit there butt naked with a piece of his ass bit off.
yeah, nah, y'all, if y'all gonna do that, then y'all way far gone from me being able to stop y'all. Like that's a little too far gone for me. I'm like, all right, well, we just gonna drive and act. We gonna say, now I know I wasn't tripping. I seen what I seen. Make sure I got somebody in the car so it can be a witness, so I won't be like I'm lying out here. But
Yeah, man, that's funny as shit. I'd be like, oh damn, I wouldn't even tell them to stop. I don't know what the fuck I just stare like,
yeah,
oh,
now you gonna look for a second, but like I said, I'm not jumping over there. They eating a body. Shit, what you think
they
they
eat
gonna
the
do to
body.
me?
I'm just seeing now. I'm like, damn, that motherfucker got a chunk of his ass bit off, dead. That nigga's over there hungry.
Yeah, what you think? I got warm. My shit is warm. That's cold.
Yeah, that's cold. That's cold
Like,
over there. The motherfuckers sit there. They fighting each other. Motherfucker, a lighter, and some papers fall out of his pocket so he can heat the
yeah,
body up. Like,
fuck
nah,
that.
dog.
Yeah, fuck that. Now I'm good. Good on that.
Nah, yeah, fuck that. I'll pass.
Yeah,
I'll pass
I'm
on that
good.
too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would stare in amazement for a second.
Yeah. Now you gonna, but I'm not stopping that
Nah.
shit. Let that go.
Okay. So next question, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Would you spin the wheel if you had a 70% chance of being a billionaire and a 30% chance of dying? Would you spin the wheel?
Nah, I don't think so.
With a 70% chance of being a billionaire? That's 7 out
Yeah,
of 10.
yeah, but I want to live. I'd rather live. I'd rather live. I can figure a way to make a billion. We sell 1 billion copies of Rap Goals, and we can get to 1 billion.
I don't know, man. I fuck around. I go out there during this, probably spend that bitch like 2 or 3 times. Goddamn, I
Shit,
hit, I hit that motherfucker once. Fuck around, my luck. That bitch hit right on the line between dead and billionaire. And like the money would hit my account now, I die within an hour.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. What they rig that shit? That's some population control stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you 7 out of 10. Dang.
Damn.
You-
You right there. That's 7.1. Sorry.
Yep.
Take the money, but you got 1 hour to spend it.
Yeah, see, nah, I'd rather just live, man.
I don't know, man. That's pretty tempting, man. I don't know.
You get more done, man. Living, me personally.
Well, my kids that had the money.
Yeah, shit. If you can't have fun, then that's kind of defeats the purpose. Because then they ain't gonna have their dad.
yeah. I'll be like, damn, these motherfuckers spending up all the goddamn money. Mad as hell, staring down at them. You motherfuckers. I would probably haunt them.
God damn it! Yeah, they gonna spend that. That's
Let's
great.
spend up all the fucking money. I'd be
Yeah.
pissed off, man. So, man, tell everybody where they can find your work at, man. You know what I'm
So
saying?
yeah, so you can find me at www.rapgoals.com. Again, www.rapgoals.com. YouTube is Rap Goals. Instagram is Rap Goals. Facebook is Rap Goals. Yeah, that's pretty much everything is Rap Goals, man. You can find me there.
Hell yeah, man. Man, I'm so glad you came on tonight, man. I should have been brought you on to chop it up. Man, I
Yeah,
didn't
man, it's all good. It's perfect timing.
yeah, man, because perfect timing, man. And then and the book is so good, man.
Yeah.
The book is so good, man. For real. I got my signed copy. This shit gonna be worth $1 million one day.
Yeah, we're gonna hit that billion status. Shit,
That
without spinning the wheel. That.
All right, man.
How you got here? I didn't spin the wheel.
I ain't spin the wheel. Like that. Like, make sure, look, if I hit that 30%, once you sell 1 billion of these, put 10K in my casket, man.
I got you. I can do that. That's nothing. That's like $1. You be like,
yeah.
10K to $1 billion. You be like,
10 cents. Like
He
10
like,
cents, man.
shit, I lost. I
Yep.
forgot what I spent that on.
Yeah. But
That's
man,
cool though.
listen, man, it was such a pleasure having you on here tonight, man.
Yes, sir.
For real, man. We definitely got to have you back on. Got
Yeah,
to,
yeah, man.
man.
I'm shit. Make me a recurring guest, man. I'll come back.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. But now, I got to get this show rolling now.
Uh-huh.
All right, man.
All right,
Until
bro.
next time.
All
And then
right,
I'm,
see you
I'm gonna
guys.
I'm gonna send you all the links and everything where you can share
Perfect.
and all that stuff.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right, man. Until next time.
All right, peace.
Peace. Oh yeah, that was good. That was real good. That was good. That boy good. Man, make sure y'all go check out Durell Howell, man. Like he's very, very dope author. His book is really, really good. Motivational. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't hear none of that. But it's very, very motivational. Now, even though I'm doing a show by myself, I'm still gonna keep y'all informed. I am. I'm still keep y'all informed out here, okay? So with that being said, we about to get into community events, right? So my community event for this Saturday, August 13th, the African American Book Festival in Richmond. I'll be out there selling books. There's gonna be a lot of authors out there, music, vendors, guest speakers, poets, stuff like that. So this week, African American Book Festival, 1407 Sherwood Drive. It's in Richmond, Virginia. 1407 Sherwood Drive, right? And don't forget, if you are an author, you can register for the Independent Black Author Expo that I'm a co-founder of. That's August 17th. We're looking for the registration is open. All right, the registration is open. All right. All right. So, with that being said, make sure y'all come on out and support the event this weekend. African American Book Festival, 1407 Sherwood Drive. Yeah. All right. Now, of course, with us having an author on here tonight, I think it's only fair that we give Author Durell Howell Reader of the Week, Rap Goals. You know what I'm saying? This book is really, really good. It's like it's a journal, but it's like it has quotes. Like you can journal at the bottom, and then it breaks down. He puts lyrics at the top, and it breaks down the lyrics and how he feels about the lyrics and stuff like that. And it gives you an example of what you can journal at the bottom. Very, very good read. Very, very good read. Inspirational book. Very, very inspirational book. I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I fell off with my days well, make it be, but I need to pick back up and do it. And I'm going to do that. I am, because this is a very, very good book. Very, very good book. You know what I mean? Damn, I forgot to ask him, is he going to do a volume 2 with more lyrics in it? But this one got 365 days worth of lyrics in it. So get your copy. Rap Goals by Author Durell Howell. And this is my read of the week. Rap Goals. All right. Now, we here for my favorite segment of the show. Dumbass of the week. Fuck is you talking about? That motherfucking dumbass of the week, man. Now listen and hear me out. Hear me clearly. This bitch is dumb. Dumb. I don't know if it's mental illness. You really can't tell these days. I don't know if it's mental illness or maybe she really got touched and talked to. We never know. We won't know until she sits down and really, really tells her story, right? So y'all know we just had clips that did pass by. We did. We just had these clips. Everybody was out there stirring up and stuff like that. Not me, because I ain't give a fuck about it. I just didn't. I ain't give a fuck about the eclipse. I didn't. You know why? Because while y'all was sitting there looking at the sun cover the moon, the real moon was sitting to the left, staring at everybody. So I don't know what fuck y'all was looking at, but I wasn't looking at it. I'm just saying, I wasn't looking at it. So whatever they showed y'all that covered the sun, it wasn't the motherfucking moon. Call me what you want. Call me conspiracy theorist. Call me this. Call me that. I don't give a fuck what you call me. But when that eclipse was going on, the moon was outside and it was clear and visible. So again, read Behold the Pale Horse, read New World Order, $1 Trillion Conspiracy, right? Hey man, I'm telling you, get your nose in these books and read. You're going to see a lot of this stuff that's going on is planned. And a lot of y'all just going to go along with keep being what y'all told. It's fucking stupid. But anyway, so the dumbass of the week, right? She deserves it. She deserves it. And she deserves it. Oh, again, maybe she was really touched. I don't know. Who knows? So my dumbass of the week is a woman when the eclipse was happening, right? Went on a shooting spree down I-10. She had a 9mm and an AR in the car. And she was riding down I-10 shooting at people. She shot somebody in the neck, shot somebody in the arm. I don't know if they passed away. I hope they didn't, right? But she was driving down I-10 doing it because she said, again, she may have been touched, may have been talked to. I don't know. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. Because sometimes we all hear things and we kind of go act on it. I'm not knocking it. But during Monday, during the eclipse, this woman, 22-year-old Taylor Nichelle Celestine, said that God told her to go on a shooting spree. A Georgia woman, 22-year-old Taylor Nichelle Celestine, said during the eclipse that God told her to go on a shooting spree. Told her to, so she got in her car, got on I-10 in Florida, and started dumping at people, bucking rounds, shooting whoever she could, shooting them cars, shit like that. Right? I already know mind control is a real thing because mind control happens all the time, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It happens. Depopulation is a real thing. We understand it happens, right? Because there were a lot of shootings on Monday. There were. A lot of people got shot on Monday. But this one stood out to me. So during the eclipse, she rode down I-10, shooting at people. Because she said God told her to. I don't know if she's touched. I don't know if she had mental issues. I don't know what she got going on with her. Or maybe God really told her to do it. I don't know. Will I ever find out? No. But for now, 22-year-old Taylor Nichelle Celestine is getting dumbass of the week. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Just couldn't go out there and buy them little $2, burn your Irish shades like everybody else and look up at the sky. You decide to go on a fucking shooting spree. Now, what if you killed them people on I-95 and fucked up the traffic? People trying to travel into Florida, people trying to leave out of Florida for vacation, shit like that, and you just airing them out. Fucking up everybody's day. You know what I'm saying? And for that, you get dumbass of the week. Now, if you were really told to do it, I'm not rescinding this because, you know, hey man, free will. But for now, baby, you get dumbass of the week. I'm sorry. Fuck is you talking about? Shit. But yeah. Went on a fucking doing a solar eclipse. ride down I-10 shooting people, man. It's so fucked up. So fucked up. Yeah, well, I ain't got no travel tip for y'all this week. I didn't have time to put one together, but I will have a travel tip for y'all next week. And then I'm gonna have a co-host next week, a special guest co-host that's gonna come in and sit down on the episode next week, whatever the case may be. And then I have a very, very special guest coming next week. We have the Black Bob Ross. My man, Painter Rail is coming on the show. And he's going to talk to us about art and stuff like that. And he's big in the art world, in the art game. You know what I'm saying? I remember when he was selling art out the trunk of his car. Now look at him now. He did some of the paintings in my career. So yeah, he'll be here next week, and I will have a travel tip for y'all next week. You feel what I'm saying? But in the meantime, and between time, y'all can get the fuck off my show. Peace. This has been another week of Journey of A Jackass. Y'all can kiss my ass. Peace. See y'all next week.